Hello, happy Friday. We are live, I think. I hope. And sorry for you're going to see a lot of glasses changes, like from this one and this. I always get the screen wrong. This one and this one, because these are my reading glasses, so I can see all the comments well and things like that. And these are my um, migraine glasses. These are my migraine glasses because they've got I don't know. It's got kind of a tint to it, it's sort of like reduces the light. So I'll be switching between glasses. But hello and welcome to anybody who is with us and anybody watching the replay as well. It is good to be back. It is good to be back. The migraine monster is in his cave. May he stay there for a long time. And so I'm very very happy to be back. So in the meantime, let me put this up and let me put the timer up since we've got some people joining us. Whoever is joining us, say hello and tell us what you're working on. Where the heck is my timer? Okay. I've got to have like a gazillion windows open here because I'm doing quarter four planning, HB90 quarter four planning. I actually took the course. Let me start that. Did I start it? Yes. Okay. So I actually took the course. I think it was at the end of 2019. I think it was like quarter three, 2019. So I am doing my planning. I am now on my project sheets, project brainstorm sheets. And what I'm actually doing, I'm doing it a little bit differently this time for myself because I found that when I try to do the whole, going to the calendar and trying to figure out what days I'm doing everything and things like that, really gives me a lot of anxiety. A lot of it is because I know that I have migraine days, but I don't know how many there are going to be. It's usually between 5 to 8 days, and more than that if I'm unlucky. So I don't know when those days are going to fall. So it's really hard for me to, even when I'm just blocking out, days. So it just doesn't quite work for me. So I'm trying something different this quarter. I'm trying to be a little bit more loosey goosey with the time. And so I basically got my project lists, but I'm not going to be putting them into certain spaces. And I'm just going to be kind of, trying to estimate how long it's going to take me. And then I'm just going to play it by ear when I go through the quarter and kind of see. And I mark down, I don't know if you guys saw this, but if you see here if you see here, I wrote here, if time. So there's like stuff that I know that, it doesn't have to get done. If I have the time, then I'll do it. So that's kind of how I'm doing the planning. So right now I'm in Trello. I've got like a gazillion boards open. I basically have a board um, for each month of the year, and that's where I put the if you've seen how Trello is built, that's where I put the lists of projects that I have to do, and then the tasks or the cards under the list and all that kind of stuff. So that's the way that I do it. So let's see who is with us. Who is with us for our lunchtime chats? Hello, Amelia. Amelia, right? Yes, Amelia. You got y'all. If I mispronounce your name or if I don't get your name exactly right, I apologize beforehand. I am wearing reading glasses, but they aren't always great. My eyes are just completely screwed up. So, oh, thank you, Amelia. Yes, I am very, very happy to be feeling better as well. Hello, Angela. Wonderful, wonderful to see you. Hi, Jessica. Again, everybody, tell us what you're working on in the chat, please, so we can cheer you on. Also, if you're watching the replay later on, then tell us what you're doing in the chat, even if you're watching replay. And if you want, um, you can just do like I actually saw this recently. I can't remember who did it, but it was in one of the other chats. They did hashtag replay and then they put it in there so we know that you're in the replay. Angela says, yes, make it work for you. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, yes. So I'm just trying it out. I'm just trying it out to see if it's going to work for me. I may go back to, doing it the way that it's supposed to be done for quarter one, 2022, if it doesn't work out. Angela says, first couple sprints are going to be lunch and research. Very good. Both of them are very good. And Angela, I'm curious, what are you researching? Are you researching something for your books? Are you researching something for your other business? What are you researching? I would love to hear what people are researching. Amelia says Trello. I'm using Trello and will go by the yearly. Yes, HB90 goal planner next year. Yeah, definitely worth it, Amelia. Definitely worth it. Yeah, and pairing up Trello actually with the HB90 really works well for me. At least it really works well for me. I feel like I have more flexibility for myself than if I'm putting post-its on the board. So it just works for me. Let's see. Amelia says, working on my rockstar romance this evening. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Yes, I'll be working on but I'm going to be doing a lot of writing, and hopefully going to a lot of sprints in the next in probably in the next week until the 1st of October, because I really want to finish my book until by October. I've got like it's going to be insane because I have to do something like 33,000 words a day, 3,300 words a day. So it's going to be insane, but I am keeping my fingers crossed that I can do it. So I'll be ready for October. Jessica says, I use Trello for personal and household management. I do too. I do too. But I never tried it with the HB90. I think I liked playing with the sticky notes too much. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? For me, I think I'm just like more of a, wouldn't say minimalist, but it's kind of like, fussing around with sticky notes and things. It just didn't work for me. It just didn't work for me. But if it works for you, more power to you. Okay, Angela says, I'm working on finalizing products for my December box. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Yes. Jessica says, I'm having to finish my dark romance today. You can do it, Jessica. You can do it. We are crossing fingers and toes for you. You can do it. Amelia says, it's Amelie. Okay, I'm sorry. Amelie? Am I saying that right? Amelie? Okay. Amelie. If it's Amelie, if I'm saying it right, please let me know. I will try to remember that. I will try to remember that. In fact, I'm just going to put a very quick little note here that it is uh, Melly. So hopefully I will remember that. If I don't, please forgive me. Angela says, my kid series is in limbo until I can save money for illustrations. I hear you. I totally hear you. Melanie says, hi, little late, but I made it. It's good to see you, Melanie. It is wonderful. We are so glad that you are here. Melanie says, dark romance. Yeah, that sounds very, very interesting. I'm not much of a romance reader, but sounds really interesting. Anda says, yes, you can do it, Jessica. Totally. Emily says, yes, now you got it. Okay. Okay. So hopefully I will remember that. Hopefully I will remember that. Okay. So let us get our sprints going. Let's get the first sprint going. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Okay, here we go. So let me get the timer started. Actually, I'm going to move this tab so it's going to be right next to StreamYard, so I can just do that. So we're going to do 20-minute sprints and 5-minute breaks. 5-minute breaks for however you want to use them. If you want a bio break, if you want a snack, a drink, if you want to get lunch, however you want to do that, just to relax, stretch. 20 minutes for whatever you need to do, writing, non-writing. We are here to support you. First 20-minute sprint. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Yay! So we are done with our first sprint. So tell us how you did in the comments. What did you get done? Hopefully, you got a lot done. Let me set the timer for our break so I don't keep babbling in your ears for half an hour. So I got some cards done. I got some lists and cards done in Trello for one of my goals for revisions and doing Preptober and Nano and all that kind of stuff. And I am working now on cards and my to-do list for my rebranding of my Waxwood series, which is my historical family saga, 4 books, and I am completely rebranding the books this year. So I'm doing that in November, launching it in November. They're getting all new covers, all new blurbs, not new blurbs, but revised blurbs, revised keynotes, back matter, all the stuff that if you've taken Sarah's Publish and Thrive course, where she talks about kind of the foundations. I'm just kind of really doing the foundations and really redoing that. 5-minute banner. There we go. So tell me how you all did. So let's see. And there we go. Okay. Hello, Shirley. I got cut up in cleaning my main email box that I missed the start. Oh yeah. Please do not talk to me about cleaning your email box because I think I have something like 300 emails and it's like, it's like every time I go in there, it seems like it's always 300. I'm like, how can that be? I just cleaned that out yesterday. So, but yes, I totally get it. Monty says, I always wondered how your name was pronounced. Yeah, it's a beautiful spelling. It is a beautiful spelling. It is a beautiful spelling. And I'm going back, Amelie. Amelie. See, I think I got it right. Amelie. But I don't know, yeah, which syllable to pronounce to emphasize. Yeah, Amelie, good to know. Yes, I completely agree, Melanie. Melanie, I also want her to, okay, okay, yeah. And Amelie says, yes, Amelie is even more accurate, yeah, than Emily. I never knew how to loud write it properly. Yeah, yeah. Well, I totally understand because I have a name. My first name Tam is actually a pen name. My first name, and my actual first name is Rotem, and it's spelled Rotem. And I get a lot of people who mispronounce it, which is one of the reasons why I went with the pen name for my first name because I know how hard it is to pronounce. It is lovely either way. I completely agree. Clean the floor. That sprint, excellent. Cleaning floor is good. Cleaning is great. It's just so great to like clear the mind. It's really. I mean, that's what I find. I find that like clearing the mind. Look at that. I didn't start the timer. Ugh. Okay, you know what then? Hold on a second. Let's do 3 minutes because I know I've been babbling for a couple of minutes. So. Let's set timer and let's start timer. There we go. Okay, because I don't want to babble too much for y'all. Yes, cleaning sprint is excellent. Shirley says, I'm playing in Notion for the first time. Yes, I have heard a lot about Notion. My sister is actually, she used to be a huge Evernote fan, but now she's starting to use Notion. So I'll be interested to hear from her how she likes it because she's very, very organized. So if it helps her get organized, they can help me get organized and definitely need that. Melanie says, spending the weekend working on planning. Yes, me too. Have basic goals decided. Excellent. So now it's setting projects and deciding on trackers to use. Yes. You know what? Melanie? Setting goals is really half the battle. It's really half the battle because it's like, once you know what your goals are, and then you kind of know, sort of, okay, at least for me, at least I can like compartmentalize it, in certain things. So like goal number 1 is all about writing and marketing for me. Goal number 2 is about relocation because I'll be moving in January. So there's a bunch of stuff I have to prepare to do that. And goal number 3 is more of a personal goal. So, just kind of being able to just knowing the goals really, really helps to decide on projects and tasks totally. Stephanie says, came in a little late. Hello, Stephanie, but got, wow, 2,400 words edited. That is awesome. And a work email sent. That is good too. My sick 3-year-old fell asleep. Oh, poor baby. So that helps with productivity. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm sorry that your 3-year-old is sick, but I'm glad that your productivity, that it helps your productivity. Angela says, finished my lunch. Excellent. And I had to track down some notes about sites I want to shop at. Yes. Yes. I do that too. I kind of make notes about specific sites that I'm doing shopping and comparison and all that kind of stuff. So, yes. Just because I have some technical issues, that sprint 93 words. But you know what? 93 words is excellent. 93 words. Those are 93 words you didn't have before. So they're good. They're good. It's all good. It's all good. And Melanie says, put the debit card away, Angela. Yeah. Step away from the debit card, step away from the credit card. Yes, right. I know it's like, yeah, I know. For me, it's like a disaster every time I get on Amazon because it's just like, it's like every time it's like, $50 purchase, there we go. So yeah, definitely dangerous point. Definitely dangerous point. So we've got just a couple of seconds, about 15 seconds to go, and we are going to start sprint number 2. So sprint number 2, and then we will be halfway through. Jessica says, my goals have basically been the same, yeah, with minor tweaks. Since I started at HB90 in mid 2019, yeah, I also started in 2019. In quarter 3, I think I did it. Was when I first did. My project changed dramatically, though. Yes, no, I totally, yeah, and I think for me, it's also kind of pretty much the same. It's been pretty much, kind of writing and marketing has been one goal, kind of one umbrella goal, and then a personal goal has been an umbrella goal. And next year, I'm going to be launching my the autonomous the writer school, so that's going to be, another goal, like the third goal that I do. So, yeah, hello, Diane. Yeah, what's Angela buying us? Yeah, yeah. Come on, Angela. You got the debit card already. What present are you buying us? Angela says it's for the box. Yeah, it's for the box. Right, right. No, you know what, Angela? You're very responsible. You're very responsible. You have a free spirited heart. You're a free spirited person. So free spirit is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Okay, so let's get started. Sprint number 2. Let me take that one off. Let's get 20 minutes. And this time I'm going to remember to actually start the timer. What a concept, right? Start the timer. Okay, 20 minutes, whatever you want to get done, writing related, business related, non writing related, household, whatever you want to get done. We are here to support you. I will see you in 20 minutes. We are back and we are halfway through the sprints. And let's put the timer on. So, how did you all do? Let me know what you all got done. And before I forget, let me put the 5 minutes. There we go. Okay. So, before I forget, a little announcement. I am going to be kind of changing around my sprint times a little bit because I went and I did a little bit of analysis of my migraine log because I keep a migraine log and I record there. I've been keeping a migraine log, I think, for like about a year and a half now. So I noticed I went back and I looked at kind of what days of the week I usually get migraines, and it turns out that I usually get migraines around the middle of the week. So, kind of that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday kind of strip is when I get most of my migraines. So, I was a little concerned about that. And I thought, okay, if Wednesday sprints might not be such a good idea because, then I have to cancel a lot. So, what I'm doing is I'm moving my sprints to weekend sprints because the migraine monster seems to be quiet on the weekends. So hopefully that will be that will mean less chances of my canceling sprints. So this time on Friday, the 1 to 3 Eastern Standard Time on Fridays is going to stay. So I will be here 1 to 3 Eastern Standard Time on Fridays. This is all going to start next week. Then on Saturday, I will be doing 1 to 3 Eastern Standard Time, 12 to 2 CST time. And then on Sunday morning, I'll be doing the 9 to 11 EST, 8 to 10 CST time. So I'll be doing 3 times a week. Obviously, when we have double down days and retreat days, then there's going to be other people doing it. But when we don't have those days, then I will be doing it Friday. I will be Friday afternoons, Saturday afternoons, and Sunday mornings. So hopefully that will lessen the chances of my having to cancel sprints, and I will be able to enjoy the sprints with you all, and that will be awesome. So let's see what we've got in the comments. Let's see what everybody's been doing. Emily said, watched the news and reread the last chapter. Awesome. That is wonderful. You are brave to watch the news because I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you, I keep away from the news as much as possible because mostly what I see just depresses me too much. So Shirley says, planning that sprint. That's great. Trying the one-page novel plot program. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Oh, I would love to know more about that one. One-page novel plot. That sounds really, really awesome. Although for me, I think I do for like, especially with my historical cozy mysteries, I think I have something like a 20-page plotting that I do there because I really do like every single there's so many pieces with a mystery that it's just like I just don't want to lose them all. So Melanie says, got lunch that round. That is great. Back to the planning now. Terrific. And Shirley says, we will make sure to change those. Oh, on my Discord. Oh, thank you. So we don't miss your sprints. Oh, thank you so much, Shirley. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. I love to see everybody here. I really love to see everybody here. So it is awesome that you all are here with me, so I don't have to talk to myself in the videos. But I got done. I'm still working on cards for the Waxwood series, my series rebranding, because that's going to happen November 1st. So there is a lot to do. But one of the things that I did on Trello is and there's probably a more productive way of doing this, but one of the things that I did is that stuff that I know, like lists of tasks and individual tasks that I know I will repeat like, like, let's say, like, writing process task, for example, planning task, all that kind of stuff. I put it on a board. Yeah, and I got this idea actually from a YouTube video that I saw. I have like a process template board, a separate board, and I basically just copy all of the lists and all of the cards of stuff that I have to do repeat, that I know that I'll repeat doing into that board. And so basically, when I know that I'm up against, oh, here's another book that I have to do revisions and revision outline and all that kind of stuff. All I need to do is just copy those cards into, whatever month I'm doing that task, and then just kind of tweak it a little bit so it'll match, the current book, but I don't have to like reinvent the wheel. So so that is always very helpful. That is always extremely helpful. Let's see if we've got any more awesome comments. Jessica says, still dealing with stupid computer issues. My heart goes out to you. But got 138 words. That is terrific. I'm going to make lunch and load the dishwasher this next round. Terrific, terrific. Yes, doing errands is it's really nice. I think to kind of get up and do errands and do stuff. In the middle of sort of in between writing sprints, because I think it just really kind of gets your creativity going. So let's take this one off. We are going to sprint number 3. So let's put 20 minutes on the clock. Set the timer. There we go. Whatever you need to do, we are here to support you. Writing, editing, revising, cleaning, getting lunch, whatever you need to do, we are here for you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Okay, we are going into our last sprint in a minute here. Let's get the timer on. So, how did you all do? What did you all get done or not get done? That's okay too. 20-minute relaxation is just as good as getting something done. So, we are right, 5-minute break. Okay, so just a little bit about schedule of sprints for the next couple of days. So this evening, this tonight actually, I should say, we've got the lovely Rhiannon at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock at night. So she does the owl sprints, 9 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time, 9 to 11, and it's Central Standard Time, 8 to 10. And then we've got on Saturday morning. I'm not sure this is correct though. This may not. This may. I don't think this is correct. Um, so you know what? So I'm just gonna, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I don't want to. I don't want to take it out. And I can't. I'll jump in a minute to the Heart Breathing's Word Sprints group, but also if Angela or Diane, if you all know if this is correct or not, then let me know. I have here on my schedule that Caitlin is tomorrow morning from 5 to 7 a.m. EST and 4 to 6 a.m. CST, but I don't think that's right. I think Caitlin is only on Monday through Friday. But Elizabeth is definitely on. And Elizabeth is both, I'm sorry, Rhiannon is both Facebook and YouTube, and Elizabeth is also both Facebook and YouTube. I really need to update this. I need to update my schedule. Elizabeth will be on YouTube and Facebook 9 to 11 EST tomorrow morning or 8 to 10 CST. And then Tracy will be on YouTube only she'll be doing night owl sprints from 9 to 11 EST and 8 to 10 CST. This is all on Saturday. And then Sunday, we've got the lovely Tracy coming back to us from 3 to 5 EST and 2 to 4 CST. So that's what I've got on my schedule. So we've got some really, really awesome sprints going on this weekend. Let's see what we've got. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Emily says 206 words. Beautiful. Wonderful. Shirley says, did some next week planning. Yes, I am. I usually have my next week's plan done by Friday, but I am way behind because I am first having to do the quarter 4 planning before I can do next week's planning. So it's a little bit airy. Angela says, finishing up the order I got yesterday. Glances at Melanie. Right. Well, I hope it's a good order. Stephanie says, sick kiddo woke up, spent that sprint supervising bath time. Poor girl has lost her voice. Oh, poor thing. Poor little thing. Angela says, I think those are Laura's times. Oh, okay. And she only does it during the retreat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so Caitlin, yeah, Caitlin is Monday through Friday. So I apologize for that error, and I will definitely fix my schedule for that. Emily says, pretty sure Caitlin is only sprinting Monday through Friday. Yes, yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right. Yes. Melanie says, back into project brainstorming. I have a few I'm carrying over from quarter 3. I know exactly what you mean. I think I have some that, yeah, the series rebrand tasks and stuff I'm carrying over from like the beginning of the year. So I have to plan around those. Yes, I totally get that. Melanie says, no rush. You've got until November 1st. That's what I thought. And then I'm looking at all these cards, and there's like 9 or 10 cards. I'm like, oh my God, I have so much to do. Okay, so we are starting with last sprint of the afternoon in about another 45 seconds. Before we do, wanted to give you all, because I've been doing this and I think this is a lot of fun, to give like first lines, or last lines of famous books, and see if you all can guess it. And it's okay if you got to look on, if you got to Google it, that's fine. So this is the line. This is the first line. All children except one grow up. All children except one grow up. So if you know from what book that is, what that famous first line is, from where that is, let us know, and we can just have some fun with it. Peter Pan, yeah. See, Melanie got it. Melanie got it right away. Yes, Peter Pan. Yes, it is from Peter Pan. And if you think about it, yes, of course, because we know who that one child is that never grows up, right? So, okay, we're going into our last sprint. 20 minutes on the clock, whatever you all want to get done, whatever you need to get done, writing or non writing, we're here for you. We're here to support you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. So sorry about being late, y'all. I was finishing putting a note in Trello. So, how did you all do? What did you all get done? That was our last sprint. I got done the all of the tasks for the my series rebrand. There were a lot of them, and it was a matter of putting all the specific stuff in and also organizing it so that I do everything on time, because it's such a time sensitive thing, because it's getting the new covers up in time for the launch, and then making sure that everything gets ordered, like the bookmarks and the giveaway set up and all that kind of stuff. So it was definitely a challenge. So let's see how y'all did. Let's see. Okay. Emily says, I think I am the one child, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, well, yeah, maybe there's more than one child. There we go. Jessica says, I had so much fun cleaning my kitchen that I completely missed the last break. Anyway, well, I don't know if cleaning, I would call it fun, but it's definitely necessary, and it's definitely something that that can kind of take your mind away. Probably going to have to cut out early anyway. Okay, it's babysitting time. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you, Jessica. I don't know if you're with us or not, but have a great rest of your day too if you are. Melanie says fun and cleaning are two words that I'd never put together. Yeah, me. Yeah, it's but you know what? If you find it fun, if Jessica finds it fun, that is awesome. That is awesome. Emily says just 88 words, but I ordered dinner. Well, ordering dinner is good too. Ordering dinner is excellent. Shirley says, made my afternoon tea. That's lovely. Melanie says, set up my habit trackers. That is awesome. That is terrific. Yes, habit tracker. Yeah, I just do like a very, just like just like a checklist on in my planner. So I'm like very non-techy about it. Angela says that Jessica's way of telling us she's been taken hostage and needs help. Yeah, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's maybe it's a message. Who knows? So thank you to all of you who have been with me. This has been wonderful. I got a lot done with the planning. Still a lot to go. I hope you all got a lot done as well. Rhiannon will be back tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Time at night, if you can stay awake for that long. And tomorrow morning, we've got the lovely Elizabeth coming at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And Tracy will be in also tomorrow, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Sunday we'll have Tracy back again at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. So Angela says, thank you. You're most welcome, Angela. You are most welcome. Melanie says, I just do a basic spreadsheet that I print out. That's good too. Spreadsheet is good too. Just because I'm still here, but you can send a maid if you'd like. No, I do not consider cleaning. Yeah. If I had, honey, if I could afford a maid, I would totally get a maid. Yes. You are most welcome, Melanie. Emily says you are most welcome. And yes, absolutely. Good job, everyone. Good job, everyone, for whatever you've done. Just because the babysitting, on the other hand, is a blast. Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed babysitting. Wonderful. So, have a wonderful Friday, everybody. And hopefully, I will see you all next week. I will be back next week on Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then I will be in also for the entire weekend. So, I hope to see you all. Thank you so much for being here with me, and have a wonderful Friday.